Hello, my friends. This is Otaku Cook, and today I'm making fried chicken sandwich. So, let's get right into it. Now, this is a very easy and rustic sandwich, giving you very little chance for messing this up. Now, for this sandwich, I'm using boneless chicken leg with the skin. Now, you don't have to use the skin, I just like the taste of it. I'll be marinating this in buttermilk. Now you can get the unsalted variety of buttermilk if you want, just so that you can season it to your preference, but I would highly recommend that you use the pre-seasoned variety of buttermilk that's already available in market. It already has enough salt and cumin to season the meat. It will enhance the flavor as well as make the chicken really juicy. Marinate this for at least 3 hours, best overnight. Meanwhile, start making your spice mix by toasting a tablespoon of cumin, a tablespoon of mustard, and a tablespoon of fennel in a dry pan for about 5 to 7 minutes, or until you can get the smell of the aroma that has been released from toasting these spices. Once done toasting these spices, grind them into a powder. You don't have to finely grind them, a coarse powder would do just fine. Once you're done with that, add a tablespoon of sugar. Now I had to grind this one as well because the sugar that I have is in big crystals, which honestly is not the ideal thing that you need to use. If you have something like caster sugar or even powdered sugar, that would work just fine. But for me, I had to grind it into a finer powder. Then add a tablespoon of paprika and a tablespoon of chili powder. You can of course substitute it with cayenne if you like. Then add a tablespoon of onion powder and garlic powder. Lastly, a tablespoon of salt and oregano. And there you go, your spice mix is ready. Now take your chicken out of the marinade and apply your rub on it, of course on both sides, and make sure that you massage the rub into it so that it sticks to it well. Now I am assuming that you put the marinated chicken into the fridge for the amount of time that you left it to marinate. That means that the chicken is cold right now. So make sure that you at least let the chicken stay out, covered of course, for 30 minutes after rubbing it with your spice mix. Now, regardless of whether you have left it in the fridge or not, you have to let it rest for 30 minutes after you are done rubbing the spice on it. This way the spice gets the time to sit and gets the chance to better flavor the chicken. Now I have dread chicken in a few of my videos before, so I'm not going to be going in too much detail over here. The only difference in this one is that I'm using a little cornmeal as well as some of the spice rub that we made before. I'm also going to be adding a little more salt in this flour and cornmeal mixture, just so that the salt that I added in my spice won't be diluted too much. The rest is the same, just egg wash and flour. That's it. Now, just like what I did in my previous katsu video, I'm going to be double dredging this chicken just so that I could get a nice crispy crust. Now, this is optional. If you don't want a crusty chicken, you don't have to do this, but I like it this way, that's why I'm doing this. Just put your chicken in the flour, then in your egg wash, then in your seasoned flour, then back in egg wash, and then back in seasoned flour. And before you fry it, let it sit for at least 5 minutes. That way the seasoned flour adheres to the chicken better. Now, if you have a microwave oven or even a small oven at home, you will have something like this. This is a rack, mostly used for making tandoori chicken and kebab. But this time we're going to be using this for resting our chicken once it's done frying. Now, for the most part, when we fry something, what we do is use paper towels to catch any grease from the fried food, which is absolutely wrong, because the food is going to reabsorb that oil once it starts cooling down, basically rendering the whole absorbing the oil objective completely useless. So the best thing to do is put in a rack, so if there are any drippings, it won't pool down and then be reabsorbed by the chicken, making a greasy, not crispy chicken. Now that I'm done with my banter, let's start cooking the chicken. All you need to do is heat up some oil and add your chicken in. Cook it on one side for about 2.5 minutes. Once you start seeing a crust being formed on the bottom, flip it on the other side. And again, cook it for 2, maybe 2.5 minutes. Then keep on turning it every minute until you get a golden brown crust. Once you get the desired golden brown color, take it out and put it on your cooling rack and let it rest for at least 5 minutes. Until the chicken cools down a little, you can make the sauce. It's very easy and you don't want to skip this because this is absolutely delicious. All you need is 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of mustard, some paprika and some salt. Mix it up and there you go, your sauce is ready. Now it's time to assemble the sandwich. Just make sure that you don't forget to toast the buns with some butter. Put a generous amount of sauce in it, and if you like to add some lettuce or pickles or pickled jalapeno, it's on you. I don't like to add anything on my sandwiches except cheese, but I didn't really had any cheese with me, so I'm just using the sauce. That being said, you can do whatever you like. It's your sandwich. All you need to do is enjoy. And there you go, guys. That's how you make your fried chicken sandwich. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Until next time.